Welcome to You're Not an Expert Just Because You Can Query a Chatbot. My name is Thom Heinrich, and I am an AI researcher who works as MD and AI transformation lead at a Big Four consultancy. Today, we are going to talk about two current competitors in the Game of Thrones of asynchronous AI coding agents, OpenAI's Codex and Google's Jules, which has, by the way, a real cute Cthulhu as a logo. All right. So I've been testing both OpenAI's Codex agent and Google's Jules for weeks now, and the developer community is split on these two autonomous coding agents. $200 a month for Codex versus Jules being completely free in beta, but the real differences run much deeper than pricing. Both tools are genuine background agents. You assign a task, they disappear into the cloud for minutes or hours, and come back with completed pull requests. No hand-holding, no real-time babysitting, pure autonomous execution, but their approaches, completely different philosophies. Here's what I discovered when I actually put both through their paces. Jules feels instant for single tasks because of its planning-first approach. It spends time upfront creating these incredibly detailed execution plans, then executes them lightning fast. We're talking comprehensive planning documents that outline every step before touching a single line of code. Codex Agent takes a different route. It runs in isolated cloud containers with full internet access. But here's the killer feature. You can deploy dozens of agents simultaneously. It's like having an entire team of junior developers working on different parts of your codebase in parallel, all running concurrently without interfering with each other. The technical architectures reveal these philosophical differences. Codex operates on 192K token context with iterative testing cycles until success, now with full internet access for research and dependency installation. Jules leverages Gemini 2.5 Pro with massive context understanding, also internet-enabled, but with that distinctive planning-first approach before implementation. Speed comparisons get interesting when you consider scale. Jules wins hands down for individual tasks. That planning phase translates to rapid execution. But Codex's parallel agent deployment scales differently. You can batch dozens of small edits, refactors, and tests, running them all simultaneously while you focus on architecture decisions. Performance-wise, Codex Agent hits 37% task completion rate with comprehensive logging and citations for everything. Jules doesn't publish completion rates, but community feedback suggests it's highly competitive, especially for Python and JavaScript projects where it's optimized. The adoption patterns tell the real story though. Enterprise customers like Cisco and Temporal are paying for Codex's parallel execution model and multi-language support. Individual developers are flocking to Jules for rapid prototyping and that irresistible free tier, 5 tasks per day during beta. What's fascinating is how both companies position the future of development. OpenAI explicitly states they believe asynchronous multi-agent workflows will become the de facto way engineers produce high-quality code. They're betting on parallel agent deployment becoming standard practice. Google positions Jules as not a copilot, not a code completion sidekick, but an autonomous agent, emphasizing single-agent comprehensive planning. It's autonomous in a different way, focusing on thoroughness and internet-enabled intelligence over parallelization. After extensive testing, here's my take. Codex Agent makes sense if you need parallel task execution across multiple programming languages. The ability to deploy multiple agents simultaneously is genuinely powerful for large, complex codebases. That 200-month starts feeling reasonable when you're scaling development work horizontally. Jules excels at comprehensive planning with detailed upfront analysis. The planning transparency is actually superior. You get detailed execution plans upfront rather than discovering the approach through real-time logs. Plus, that free tier makes it impossible to ignore for certain workflows. but the broader trend is more important than either tool individually. We're witnessing the emergence of true autonomous coding, not just autocomplete or suggestions, but actual independent software development. Both represent this shift, just with different architectural philosophies. The choice comes down to matching your workflow needs. Do you want parallel multi-agent execution for scaling development work, or comprehensive single-agent planning with detailed upfront analysis? Both have internet access now, so it's really about execution philosophy rather than connectivity differences. My current approach, I'm using both, honestly. Codex for batch operations where I can leverage that parallel processing. Jules for exploratory development where the planning phase adds real value. The free tier makes Jules a no-brainer for prototyping work. The competition is driving rapid innovation. OpenAI is expanding Codex beyond ChatGPT Pro users. Google is iterating fast on Jules features, and neither has solved all the challenges yet. This whole autonomous coding space will look completely different in 6 months. Bottom line, both tools represent the future of development workflows, just with different strengths. The autonomous coding revolution is here, taking multiple forms simultaneously. The question isn't which is better, it's which approach aligns with your development philosophy and scaling needs. If you want more honest AI insights from someone who not started being an expert as ChatGPT enabled everyone to talk like a smartass, like and subscribe my channel. Thank you and have a brilliant week.